Thought the stars of It Ends With Us looked familiar? Here's where you've seen the cast before. It might be thanks in no small part to a variety of rumoured off-screen dramas, but It Ends With Us is undoubtedly one of the most talked-about films in the world right now. The new adaptation of Colleen Hoover's book of the same name hit cinemas earlier this month and had a huge opening weekend, generating plenty of conversation in the meantime. And while you're quite possibly already familiar with its leading star Blake Lively thanks to the likes of Gossip Girl, A Simple Favor, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and her reputation as a Met Ball staple, you might be less familiar with other members of the cast. So, for anyone who's seen The Last of Us, or those who are just curious about the film, here's where you've possibly seen the rest of the cast before. Justin Baldoni does double duty in It Ends With Us as both the leading actor and the film's director. Prior to this, he appeared in TV shows like Everwood, Single Ladies and Heroes, before landing his breakthrough role as Raphael in Jane the Virgin. Since then, he's also appeared in Madam Secretary, Con Man, and 5 Feet Apart, as well as turning to directing and producing in more recent years. As well as being known for her work in stand-up and improv comedy, Jenny Slate's acting work has included roles in Girls, Parks and Recreation and Netflix's Lady Dynamite, as well as taking the lead in the thought-provoking movie Obvious Child. She's also a prolific voice actor, playing Tammy in Bob's Burgers, originating the role of Missy in Big Mouth before Ayo Edebiri took over, portraying the unassuming villain in Disney's Zootopia, and co-creating the internet character-turned-movie star Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Before landing his role in It Ends With Us, Brandon Sklenar played Edward Mapplethorpe in the biopic Mapplethorpe, Bobby Prentice in Adam McKay's Vice, and pilot George Gay in Midway. Paramount Plus users may have also seen him in the series 1923, sharing the screen with Helen Mirren, Harrison Ford, and Jerome Flynn in the Yellowstone prequel. Viewers across the pond will probably best know Hassan Minhaj for his work as a senior correspondent on The Daily Show, later landing his own Netflix talk show Patriot Act with Hassan Minhaj, as well as several stand-up specials. Within the world of acting, Hassan joined The Morning Show in its second season as a new recurring character, and has appeared in films like Rough Night, Disney's Haunted Mansion, and the sex comedy No Hard Feelings, which starred Jennifer Lawrence in the lead role. Emmy Morton appears in It Ends With Us as Jenny, the on-screen mum of Blake Lively's character. If she's a familiar face, it could be for her work in the films Up in the Air or the TV shows Chicago Fire and its numerous spin-offs, and The Bear, in which she played Nancy Chore. But Emmy is also an established theater performer with 2 Tony nominations to her name thanks to her work in August, Osage County, and a 2012 Broadway revival of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Kevin McKidd, meanwhile, plays Blake's on-screen dad. His biggest role was in the medical drama Grey's Anatomy playing Dr. Owen Hunt, though you may have also seen him in the film Trainspotting and its 2017 sequel. As a voice actor, he also portrayed John Soap McTavish in the Call of Duty series, and more recently played Fen Rao in the Star Wars Rebels TV series. Alex appears in certain scenes of It Ends With Us as a younger version of Brandon Sklenar's character. His biggest roles have been in the TV shows Colony and American Rust, as well as the Amanda Seyfried horror Things Heard and Seen. Like Alex, Isabella appears in flashback scenes as the younger Lily Bloom, played by Blake Lively. So far, It Ends With Us is Isabella's biggest on-screen work, although she did also appear in the TV show Evil earlier this year.